Bia miat song Yarana, Dia miat song Yarana, Tanga miat song Yarana Usuado, Yarana do miat domba, Poundu a Yuti mianu leso, Muyu, Shiko Buzo, Pumio Mansho, Karajaya do Degaza Garwapana, Makamukudu Kansirna, Dojam, Paya Dea Tanga, Yarana miat domba, Rupo, Night, Jimma Mikedo, Gayagan, Wazika Manoka, Pimia Shigedo. To biết đôi thì cái biểu chồng nhảy nhiều tính giả còn thì phía dưới mimi đôi thì lối xí ở trong đã ở đó mà chanda bố chanda nấy bạn chanda của chanda đó của chuyện đấy và cái đó thì nhà nộp tiền lên lên miếng miếng giao lười miếng máu bị lười này giá bác sĩ Yama Vada Midam Vadita Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi Sangham saranam gacchāmi Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi Dutiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi Dutiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi Tatiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi Di sarana gamanam paripurnam Di sarane na saha dasa pabeja zilan Athenga samanagatan uposatha zilan Dhamman sadugan gadawa Apamadina sambaditha. Let's start our Dhammapada sharing by chanting Namo Tassa 3 times together. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu, the story of Mahādhana, the treacherous sons. Acaredawa brahmacariyan allada yobanedana Jaina kunjawa jayanti khina mejewa panlale. Acaredawa brahmacariyan allada yobanedana Sendi jabadi khinawa puranani anuthuna. Tumaido di ayue shikai miado ajengo majen lai mi Osa go le maya lai mi do jao Nga kong khan do nyon ai nai Atang jo do joja uro ke do ayue londo aka Jam mai yue da nejaya kong i Tumai do di ayue shikai miado ajengo majen lai mi Osa go le maya lai mi do jao Lema lobi do ashen kong do miado ke do Shepye hang dukharu go nidwa aume yueda nejaya kong i. Those who in youth have not led the holy life or have failed to acquire wealth, language like old cranes in the pond without fish. Those who in youth have not led the holy life or have failed to acquire wealth, lie singing over the past, like worn-out arrows shoot from a bow. Shoot from a bow. This katha well taught by the Buddha. While he was spending, he was living in Isipatana Migadawana monastery in Varanasi city, with the reference to Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu, the Mahādhana treacherous sons. You know Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu, the Mahādhanas, rich person's sons. He was born in rich family in Varanasi. $800 million US, nearly 1 billion. Is it? Asiti koti vibhava. 80 koti. 80 koti. 1 koti, then 10 million is called 1 koti. So 80 koti. Altogether, 800 million, nearly 1 billion. Is it? As they are raised, when they have son in their house, only one son, they thought to themselves, We have a lot of property in our house. We are very wealthy. We will give our monies to our sons. That's nothing to do. There's no necessity to learn, to do some business or to learn something for his livelihood. If we give our money, our property to our sons, then he can spend this money for his whole life. It will not finish. Okay? They will not be lost. They will not disappear for his whole life. That means no need to learn any art, any business, any skill in his whole life. It is enough for him to spend those money for his whole life. Because of this reason, they are wrong idea. Then they arrange their sons to learn only dancing, singing, and musical instruments. Okay? Only this one. They didn't arrange for their sons to learn. They didn't arrange any art, or they didn't send their sons to any school to learn any art or any education. Only he can sing, he can dance, he can make the musical instruments. Only he knows this. There's also another family who are rich, the same like this family. They also have 800 million wealth in their house. Also only one daughter. They also have the same idea. We have a lot of wealth in our house. We have only one daughter. We don't need to arrange any art or any education for our daughter. It is enough for her to spend for her whole life with our wealth. Then, because of this idea, they didn't arrange for their daughters to study any education, any art, any business. They arrange only one, things, dancing, singing, and musical instrument for their daughter. The same ideas, because they are close to each other. When they reach age to marry, then they also arrange their marriage wedding ceremony. Then they become husband and wife in the Varanasi city. Then their parents become old. Finally, they also passed away according to the natures of human being. They cannot overcome the death. Then all wealth collected in same house. Only husband and wife. 800 million from men's side and 800 million from female side. So altogether, 1 billion and 800 millions. 1,800 millions. 600 millions. Wealth. Is it? A lot of them. If you have such kind of wealth, what will you do? What will you do? I will ordain. And then I will ordain as a bhikkhu and Siale. What will you do? We will, some may say, we will build very big monastery. No problem here. Since they have no education, since young, they only just spend their money day after day, years after years. The Saṭṭhiputtavatthu, rich person's sons, maybe he became the head of the families here. He also went to the royal palace to approach the king for 3 times a day. All rich persons need to go to the royal palace to serve the king 3 times a day. Then he also spent his wealth, his money for a long time. Then one day, a group of drunkards who drank the alcohol, drunkards, is it? They like to drink. They cannot stay without drinking alcohol. Not only one person, a group of people there. They saw the treasured sons went to the palace 3 times a day. We have no much money to drink. If he became a drinker, then it will be great for us. Then he will become our friend, and we will drink together using his money. They have this idea. Then one day, they also take the special alcohol, and also a kind of meat, sweet, to drink together with the alcohol. Then they are waiting for the treasured sons at the root of the one very big tree nearby the ways to the royal palace. Then treasured son Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu also returned to his house from the royal palace after approaching the king. When he is coming on the way, then that drinker group take their meat and their sweet jaggery from their back. They also drank the alcohol in front of the treasured sons. After that, they also shout. What will happen? Vasasadan jivasami. Vasasadan jivasami. May treasured sons. That means may the master have long life, 100 lives. May you live for 100 years. Master, may you be able to live for 100 years. Saṭṭhiputtavatthu Tanisaya Mayan Karana Piwana Samatha Bhuyama. Oh Master, depending on you, relying on you, we wish to drink and eat something together with you. Or they also says to the treasured son. After drinking, no? Then there's also one of his attendants. Then what are they drinking here? What are they drinking? What are they drinking here? Then, his attendants answer. They are drinking a kind of special drink. Liquor or wine. special drink. Can eat the be one day. Manaba Jatika eat. Is drink is it good or not? Then what he answered? Sami imas a menjiwa loge, imina zarisan, padaba yotukan nama nati. What is the meaning? Oh, Master, in this living being, living world, there's no such kinds of drink. What should be drank? Oh. There's no such kinds of juice or such kinds of drink. To me, this drink is a very good to drink. We cannot find any drink similar to such kinds of drink. That is the best drink. Oh, he answered in this way. At that time, what happened? Oh, be careful such kinds of attendant, such kinds of follower. Is it? Shall we should go outside to business or not? To see the garden. It is very beautiful. Sure, we should go there together. If they support, then what will happen? They go together. If someone support, no? Let's do something. Not meditating. Then someone encourage. Okay, they will push. Okay, let's go. Every day we are meditating. Sometimes, okay, we can rest and go and visit. We have conversation. They will support. Be careful, okay? Here, he is bad attendant, bad follower. Why? He asked this question only just what kinds of, what are they drinking? A kinds of drink. It is good or not? Then he answered. He described a lot. You see, there's no such kinds of drink in living world. There is a special drink. What should be drink? Oh. Then he want to drink in his mind. Okay, then I want to test. Please arrange such kinds of drinks for me. Then what happened? He also take the drink and he test. Then what? He like the drink. Alcohol, liquor, wine, many. Have you test? Okay, what happened? He drank a little bit alcohol, then he like the drink. Then okay, a little bit. One day by day, day after day, a little bit. Then later, a cup of drink. Later, 2 cups of drink. Later, maybe 1 bottle of drink. Later, maybe many times, many bottle, many cups in one day. In this way, he became a drinker, or addicted to drink. Is it? Alcohol. Addicted to drink and alcohol. Then he became a drunkard. He cannot catch. He cannot stop drinking. You know, alcohol. Any. We don't have such kinds of experience. That is why we don't know. But we also saw many things. Why you are drinking? It will make you suffering. Why you like to drink? Why you cannot stop the drinking? Although we admonish them, they don't stop. They are still drinking, even our cup here. Something like this. Many. Then here, Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu also became a drunkard. He liked to drink every day, many. Then what will happen? Then when he started to drink the alcohol, the many drunkard group also came to him. Drank together, then they became familiar to each other. Then later on, he put a lot of money in front of them. And, okay, use this money for special alcohol, wine, liquor. Then also, okay, they also drank the alcohol together with the meat and a kinds of food to eat together. Then what will happen? only they are drinking and eating without doing any business, then their wealth become less and less. Because sometimes when they are drinking, spending their money, sometimes, okay, you take 1,000 pieces of money, okay, you take 2,000 pieces of money, because he was, he became abnormal because of alcohol. At that time, he will give all of his monies to the other. He does not know, is it? Then he also buy whatever he wants. He also allow other people to buy whatever they want. There are also a lot of drunkards around him. In this way, he spent his money for whole days, whole years, day after day, years after years. Finally, no more money in his house. Then he also sold his field, his park, his garden, his belongings. Then finally, even he also sold his house to the other families. Then the other person also drive them away. Then they cannot stay even at the house. They have no more property. Firstly, he spent his 80 million money belonging to him. After spending his 80 millions of money, he also continued to spend his wife's 80 millions of money. Then all monies finished. Nothing remained in house. Is it? Later on, he also sold all of his property, even the property in house. Then finally, they sold their house. Then no more property remain at house. No more property remain together with them. Then they take, broken shell or broken or the pot. Is it? Half of the pot. To beg the food from others. That means they became beggar. They became beggar. Then to beg the alms food from others, from house to house, or they go around the cities, from house to house. They take, they beg the leftover food from the other family. Then they also eat this one. They become beggar. 80 billion, no? 80 million. 800 million. 800 million. 1,600 millions worthy. But finally became beggars. One day, they went to the monastery where the Buddha was living. Then they are also waiting the leftover food from the young bhikkhu and samaneras by leaning on the wall of the dining hall. At that time, they became very old aged, maybe around more than 80 years old. 80 years old, no? The whole life, their whole life. Then after becoming poor, they also beg the leftover food from the other families for whole years. At that time, already more than 80 years old. When they were waiting for the leftover food from young bhikkhu and samanera at the dining hall of the Isipadana Migadawana monastery, then the Buddha saw them. Then the Buddha smiled. When the Buddha smiled, Venerable Ananda also saw the Buddha was smiling. The Buddha will never smile without any reason. That is why Venerable Ananda asked the reasons of the smiling of the Buddha. Then the Buddha showed this couple. You see, Ananda. You see the Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu. They were rich person in this Varanasi city before. They have, 1,800 million wealth in their house. But finally, they spend all of their wealth and they become bigger. Now they are waiting for leftover food here. If they do business in their young age, using their money, if they do the business, then there will be the first treasurer, rich person in these cities. They will be the first class in these cities. Okay? If they are doing business using their money in the first age, they will be the first, the richest person in this Varanasi city. They don't want to do business as a lay person. They wish to practice meditation after ordination. Okay? They ordain as a bhikkhu, they ordain as a bhikkhuni, then they practice meditation. Then the Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu, the treacherous sons, will become Arahanta. His wife can become, could become Anagami person. They forgot to do business in the first age, or they didn't practice meditation in the first age because of enjoyment or sensual pleasure. At the middle age, they do business using their money. Then they can still become the middle class families. They are still rich persons in this Varanasi country. If they ordain as a monk and bhikkhunis, then practice meditation, the rich person's sons could become Anagami person, his wife could become Sagadagami person. You see? Okay, at the middle age, they also forgot to do so. They just enjoy with their sexual pleasure without doing any business or without practicing meditation. Then at the last age, if they did business like the other person, then they could become, they could still be rich person in this Varanasi country. Tatiya city, the third class of rich persons in Varanasi country. They don't want to do business, they want to practice meditation after ordination, then the treasured son, husbands could become Sagadagami person, his wife could become Sotapanna person. But now you see, they didn't do any business in 3 ages of their life. They just spent their money only after drinking. They didn't ordain as a monk or bhikkhuni, they didn't practice meditation. That is why Kama Boga, Luchanda, Le Kengwa, Wizwa, Tamana, Duka, Liso, Najo Shongwe, Gadondale, Patin, they lost both happiness, Sukha, Lepa sense happiness, Kihi Sukha, and Samana Sukha, the ordained person's happiness. The me, Logodra Dhamma. They lost both happiness. Now, you see, since a long time ago until now, many people thought, according to their science, at the first age of the human being lifespan, for example, we have 70 years of our lifespan. Within 25 years of our age, we have to study any art or education. Is it? Or there is a education time, studying times. What they think. The middle age, 25 to 50, for example, there will be they will marry each other and they will enjoy with their sexual pleasure, and also they will do the business at the middle age. At the last age, they should emphasize in doing meditation, doing kusala, like dana, generosity, and also sila, show observe morality most of the time, and also practice meditation most of the times. Or they think like this. Maybe during the Buddha time, 100 years of their lifespan, 36 years, 34 years, and 33 years and 34 years. Is it? Divide into 3 periods of their life. The first period, the first age, they should study a kind of art or education. At the middle age, they should do business. At the last age, they should emphasize in doing kusala, especially practicing meditation. Or many people think like this. That is why the Buddha also says here, at the first age, if they do business properly like the other person, they can become richest person in this country. If they practice meditation, even they can become arahanta. His wife can become anagami, like the highest stage. Is it? At the middle age, if they do business like the other person, they could still build the middle rich persons in this country, middle families. They practice meditation, then middle attainment. Is it? At the last age, if they practice, if they do business, they are still okay. They will not be poor. They can still be rich in this country. As the Dutch family, the Dutch labor families. If they practice meditation, they also can still attain Lokodara attainment. But now they just pass over 3 ages. Now more than around 80 years of their age. That is why they couldn't do anything like this. Okay, remember here, although many people are thinking at the first age, they should study. At the middle age, they should do business and enjoy sensual pleasure. At the last age, only they should practice meditation. They are thinking in this way, not like this. At the first age, around, for example, 25 years or 33 years during the Buddha times, if you study a kind of art or education, it will be great. There is the best age to study education, to do business also. Also, if you practice meditation in the first age, that is the best. Sure. You know, during the Buddha time, even Venerable Rahula practiced since 7 years of his age. Then finally, 21 years of his age, he became Arahanta. Is it? Also, Venerable Revata, Venerable Pandita, Sankecha, only 7 years of their age. They practice meditation, even they become Arahanta. That is why, if they do business in the first age, since the first age, it will be great. They can become the richest person in the world. If they practice meditation, they can attain the highest attainment, like Arahanta, in the first age. In the second age, at the middle age, if you study a kind of art or education, it will be also good compared to the last age. But compared to the first age, already over. You cannot study. Some bhikkhu, after graduation from their university, they ordain. Then we also encourage them to study Pali, Pariyatti, etc. Now I send to the Samanera school. What happened? They don't want to study together with young Samanera. They don't want to try to memorize Pali. Then what will happen? Then they stop studying something like that. Not like young age. Young Samanera very easy to memorize and very easy to ask them to memorize. Then at the middle age, they become lazy. Like that, they don't want to memorize. They don't want to study like young age. That is why at the middle age will be the second good only, not the first good. Is it? Only second good. Everything. When you practice meditation at the middle age, compared to the first age, sure. No. Will not be able to practice easily like the first age. Why? You have already experienced many things in your life. Is it? Then thinking about your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your business, something like this, then difficult to practice compared to the first age. Is it? Then the last age, only just find the Dhamma, they think, only in the last age. No. At the last age, you find the Dhamma at that time very difficult to practice compared to the first age and the middle age. Is it? But still okay. At the last age, if you practice meditation, still okay. You still have opportunity to attain the Lokottara Dhamma, Jhana Megaphala Nibbana. But compared to the first age and the middle age, already over, very difficult. Also, sometimes you are very weak, cannot meditate 3 hours, etc. Is it? The first age, or usually within 25 years, ask how many can meditate 2 hours? Okay, 3 hours, try 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. They can do because they are still healthy and they are still energetic compared to the other person. Okay, remember, if you enjoy sensual pleasure in the first age, that is also great. It is the best compared to the old age. In the same way, if you study any art or education in the first age, it is also the best compared to the other age, old age. If you practice meditation in the first age, also the best compared to the other age. Middle age will be middle good. The last age will be the last good. If you over all 80 years of your age, then nothing is good. Okay? You can do anything. Like the Mahādhana couple, Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu couple from Varanasi city. Then, saying this, they already lost both happiness, the happiness of lay person and the happiness of samana, ordained person. Then saying that, the Buddha recited this stanza. Acharito Brahma Chariyan Allada Yopanedana Jaina Gonjawa Jayanti Kina Meche Wat Malali. You see here, Acharito Brahma Chariyan, those who in Allada Yopanedana, those who in youth have not lived the holy life. They didn't live in holy life. They didn't practice the holy practice, meditation, when they were young. Allada Yopanedana, they didn't do any business to obtain the word in young age. Is it? At the time, what will happen? Or had failed to acquire word. Jaina Konjawa Jayanti Kina Medjewa Palale. Yanadama, where's the picture? Language like old cranes in the pond without fish. You see here? AI show. Okay. Jaina Konjawa Jayanti Kina Mechewa Palale. You know the cranes, the old cranes in the pond without fish. They are searching for the fish in the pond, but in the pond not so many water, only the mud are there. Then you know the old cranes are waiting for the fish near the pond, is it? Then what will happen? Finally, they have nothing to eat. Then they flew away. But when they are old, then they have not enough. They have not enough feathers in their wing. That is why also they cannot fly. Is it? Then what happened? They were waiting the fish, the food, near the lake, near the pond. Then in the same way, when they were young, if they didn't do business to obtain the word, if they didn't practice meditation to attain jhana, megaphala, nibbana attainment, they pass over their young age. Then they become older than 80 years, something like that. Then other times, they were waiting. They also feel limitation. They feel sad in their mind, like that, their mind. Is it? Jaina Konjawa Jayanti Kina Meche Wat Panlale. Then the Buddha says, referring to those two Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu's families. Another one, Acharito Brahmacharya Allada Yopanedana. The same way. When they were young, they didn't practice meditations to attain jhana, megaphala, nibbana attainment. When they were young, they didn't do business to acquire the word. Then Senti Chapati Kinawa Puranani Anotuna. Lying singing over the past, like worn out arrows shoot from a bow. Okay, you know, bow, arrow. They shoot the arrow from the bow. Okay, according to their strength, their force, they go. Finally, no more strength, no more power. Then they fall down on the ground. The arrow fall down on the ground. Is it? The old bow here, like worn out arrow shoot from a bow. In the same way, when they become old, what will happen when they became old? By thinking the past, you know, when they were young, they are worthy, they were worthy, they have a lot of money. Whatever they want to eat, they can drink, they can spend, they can buy whatever they want, spending their money. But when they spend they spend their own money, then no more money. They have no property in their hand. They also became very old. They cannot do any business. They cannot find any money. They cannot practice meditation to attain any jhana, mega, phala, nibbana attainment. At that time, by thinking their past experiences in young age, then they feel sad. They feel limitation. They feel sorrow. Is it? By thinking, she harm, she phet harm dukha ru nyitwa aumili. When I was young, I was very rich. I can do whatever I want. But now I am very old, I had no money, I can do anything. Then waiting for leftover food from the other family. Then they can do anything. Is it? They waste away their money and their life. Waste all life. In this way, what will happen? They regret by thinking their past experiences when they were young. Okay, the Buddha says these stanzas to the listeners. At the end of the lesson, at the end of the stanzas, what will happen? Many became Sotapanna, etc. Okay. You know, taking the example of Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu, okay, be careful not to waste your times, your property uselessly. Is it? Be careful. Be careful not to waste your times without finding the property or without practicing meditation. If you are a layperson, no problem, you can do business. Don't waste your times without doing business, only just drinking, going to the bar, night class, etc. Do business to acquire the wealth. If you don't want to do business as a layperson, okay, ordain as a bhikkhu or siyale, practice meditation diligently. Although you are a layperson, although you are ordained person, sometimes what happens? They don't want to study Buddha's teaching, pariyatti. They don't want to practice meditation, patipatti. They waste their times without doing pariyatti and patipatti. Then they become old bhikkhu only, without pariyatti and patipatti abilities, qualities. Then what will happen? They will regret in the future. You see? So, if you are ordained person, don't waste your times. Just study pariyatti. After studying pariyatti, then practice meditation practically to attain jhana, mega, phala, nibbana attainment. May you be able to practice to attain mega, phala, nibbana attainment. May you be able to attain nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Kamyama Asray Dawa Vyama Zariyan Allada Yobanedana Zaina Gonzawa Zayandi Kina Mezewa Banale Asraitwa Vyama Sariyan Alada Yopani Dana Tendi Sabati Kinawa Puranani Notuna Tu might do the Ayuashika Miado Ajengo Majan like me Osa go let Maya like me dojo Ngakong Kando Nyo I night A down Jodo Joja or do Gedo Ayue Londo Aka Jam my Yueda Nijaya go e. Tu might do the Ayuashika Miado Ajengo Majan like me Osa go let Maya like me dojo Lema lobby now. A shame gone on Miado Gedo. Shape ye hound to Karu, Nidwa on Mayuda, Nijaya go e. Digatarigo, Miazwa Viaga, Paranati P. Idipatana, Migataum, Dojama, Trendon Dom, Museum Kaga Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu look correct. Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu, a jump you be ma, Horum Gavar. Ero Paranati Bima Gracious Chuyện Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu. Ero Tatheda Lega, the Ureve Shire Kajaro, Tuya Mibari, Alangaroma, Gracious Chuyện. Take gracious Naruya Dali, Tetelon don't live Macombu, Dajamo. A Tapianario, Twateni Meso, and Naru Dali Pemali Me, Suima, but Tapiana Temabu. Pavet and be the less a car tempere, a so tempere, Piro Kita Tiaru tempere. Ratuya sensual enjoyment for no? Pure YouTube, Bello Kamakon Chandario, Kanzare, so allow it to do tempere. Tetelong, Vama, Matembegabu. Every a time through net. Mesure Piete, the cha, Midazuma leve, the military of she, through a leve, gracious at Jawa. Through Jen Nijare Kajaro, Tana the me a yaulare a cadrugo, let her Timia be like it. Ero Lene Mayabo, no? Lene Mayapilla. Now so Eri Mibari, Quelondware a Kajaro, Eima, Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu, Eri Midazu ye, Uzi Uzao. Ero through Midazu Nasu ye, Pisiosari, bound like that Kajayo, Garibam, the town, Garibam, Tiane Chauses, Chanda, Joyware, Yamarija, Garine, Biom, no? Era young Shidio, Kabiba Yawe, Garija, Hola, Tamia Billion, Uzela Miaro, Nerungaro, Tenga Bure, Lieutenant. Yada to receive it. Era, dear Salan Lego. You be ma, share Sarorigani be ma, Puesutare, Lengali Pit. Era Druma, Gredia House and Lauchana, Joawara, Piedre, Ba, Dabinama, Mataleve, D, Pisiosari, Sinira, Piedre, Mapemabane, through her Chandada, Dompio, Zizini, Kanzabi, Matawalum, Nidualu Yare, Lutrutulu, Dressat. Through a mibari at Dressagere at Dre, Nea Longo, Ba, Dabinava, Temabege. So Nika ni, Timo Nilagove, Tembegere. As our Nizen Amia, Dipizio Zarigo, Pyondi Bima, so like, D like, car like the Lone Chini, Kong Laja. Erima, the Teda Jede Bogua, Paranadi Mentama, the new Donjing, Kazabo, Nando, Dwayarebo. Era would Tide. Amudama Tezuga De Mahādhanaseṭṭhiputtavatthu Ayatama Pilame Soye Maru Levedu, Mibima Chanjanda, Ayatauja, Mesaja, Tuya Pisiosari, Wine Pyonja Mesu, Naru, Palauti, that down that Pimle, Palauti, Assembly, Sobima, Trojan time major. Katajamo, Naru, did the Tedago, Ayatauta, Naru, Tempejazo, Ayatauni, Piajazo, Sobima, the name. Through time and Hare die. A yet day, Sazia, Medari, a Chobori, Ubima. The Teda Nando Gani be 2 Engu Pian Lame Lama Sound Niger, the Pinion the Niama, wine for him. Or the Tedaga Nando Gani Bima, Piengo Kazabi Engu Pian Lareka, အနာရောက်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဘာဖြစ်တော့အရက်သမားတွေကအရက်ကိုတောက်ပြီးမှအမဲသားတွေကိုစားကြအချိုပွဲတွေကိုစားကြစားပြီးတဲ့အခါကျတော့တထေးသားကိုလှမ်းပြီးမှသူတို့ဆူတောင်းမှအော်ဟဲ့ကြတထေးသားအသက်တရားရှေးပါစေဟုတ်လားတထေးသားအသက်တရားရှေးပါစေအဲ့တော့တထေးသားကိုအမိပြုပြီးမှငါတို့လည်းပဲဟုတ်လားတောက်နိုင်စားနိုင်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေဖြစ်နိုင်ပါစေဒီလိုပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ဘာဖြစ်တော့အဲ့တော့တထေးသားကသူ့ရဲ့နောက်မှာပါတယ်သူ့ရဲ့အလုတ်ကျွေးဖြစ်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ပေါ့နော်သူအလုတ်ကျွေးဖြစ်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကိုမေးလိုက်တယ်အဲ့ဒီသူတွေကဘာတွေတောက်နေကြတာတော့ဘာတွေတောက်နေကြတာတော့ဆိုတော့နောက်ကလူကလည်းဖြေလိုက်တာကောင်းတယ်အဲ့ဒါ special drink ဟုတ်လားသူတို့အည်တစ်မျိုးကိုသူတို့တောက်နေကြတာ special ဖော်စပ်ထားတဲ့အည်တစ်မျိုးကိုတောက်နေကြတာဟောအဲ့ဒီအည်ကဘယ်လိုတော့တောက်လို့ကောင်းရဲ့လားအဲ့လိုမေးတဲ့အခါကျတော့ तू ကလည်းဖြေလိုက် तू ကိုယ်တိုင်လည်းအည်သမားဖြစ်ပါလိမ့်မယ်ဟုတ်လားဩအရှင်တတိမင်းဒီအည်လောက်ကောင်းတာလောကမှာရှာမတွေ့ဘူးတဲ့အဲ့ဒါလူတိုင်းတောက်တဲ့အည်ပဲကဲ तू ကပေါ့အည်လို့လည်းပြောရင်ပြောမှာပေါ့ तू ကလည်းအည်လို့သိချင်မှသိမှာဟောနော်လူတိုင်းတောက်တဲ့နဲ့အဲ့ဒီအရက်လောက်ကောင်းတာလောကမှာတောက်เสียဆိုလို့ဘာမှရှာမတွေ့ဘူးလူတိုင်းတောက်တဲ့နဲ့အရက်တစ်မျိုးပဲအရက်တစ်မျိုးပဲအဲ့တော့တထေးသားကလည်းတောက်ချင်တယ်ကဲအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ငါလည်းစမ်းပြီးတောက်ကြည့်မယ်ယူခဲ့သမ်းပါဆိုတော့အဲ့တော့ယူလာတာပေါ့အရက်ကိုနည်းနည်းမြေးတောက်ကြည့်လိုက်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဘာဖြစ်သွားတော့ကြိုက်သွားတယ်အဲ့ဒါအရက်ဆွဲတဲ့လူဆိုအဲ့လိုပဲနော်တယောက်ကပြောလိုက်ရင်အရက်တွေတောက်နေဆိုငါလည်းစမ်းကြည့်ဦးမယ်ဆိုချားကြတာပဲစမ်းရင်ကနေပြီးမှဘာဖြစ်သွားတော့အရက်သမားဖြစ်သွားတာဖိုးသမားဖြစ်သွားတာဘိန်းသမားဖြစ်သွားတာအဲ့ဒါပဲဟုတ်လားသွားမစမ်းနဲ့စမ်းလိုက်ရင်တော့ဖြစ်ပြီးတာမှတ်တော့ဟုတ်လားအဲ့ဒါသွားစမ်းရင်ကနေပြီးမှရက်သမားဘိန်းသမားတွေအကုန်ဖြစ်ကုန်တာပဲအခုဖြစ်နေတဲ့ပုံကိုယ်တွေကအဲ့ဒါစမ်းတာအစတာပဲဒီမှာမဟာဒနာတထေးသားကလည်းပဲကဲအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဒီလောက်ကောင်းရင်ငါလည်းပဲစမ်းတောက်ကြည့်မယ်ယူခဲ့သားမှာဆိုစမ်းတောက်ကြည့်လိုက်တော့ဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့နည်းနည်းတောက်ရင်နေပြီးအရက်သမားလုံးဖြစ်သွားတယ်သူအရက်သမားဖြစ်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဟိုအရက်သမားတွေကလည်းသူတို့ရဲ့အကြံစီအောင်မြင်တော့အဲ့တထေးသားနဲ့သူဝိုင်းဖွဲ့ပြီးမှတောက်ကြဟာအဲ့ဒီအချိန်မှာ तू ကတထေးဆိုတော့ပိုက်ဆံနေရှေ့မှာပုံပြီးမှကဲမင်းတို့ကြိုက်တဲ့ကောင်းပေဆိုတဲ့အရက်ကိုဝယ်ကြကွာကဲရော့မင်း1000ယူသွားရော့မင်း2000ယူသွားအဲ့တော့ဟိုလူတွေကမလဲစိတ်ကြိုက်သူ့ရဲ့ပိုက်ဆံနေတုံးဖြုံပြီးမှတောက်ကြတာပေါ့ပညာလည်းမတတ်ဘူးလေပညာလည်းမတတ်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဘယ်လိုစီးပွားလုပ်ရမလဲဘယ်လိုသူ့ရဲ့ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာတွေကိုမပြောက်ပြအောင်ထိန်းသိမ်းရမယ်ဆိုတော့ဘာမှမသိအဲ့တော့တောက်တဲ့အခါကျတော့သူ့ရဲ့စိတ်ကလည်းပဲမူးနေတဲ့စိတ်ဆိုတော့ဘာမှမသိတော့ကဲအဲ့လိုနဲ့ကဲရော့မင်းဟိုပန်းသွားဝဲမင်းဟိုကသွားဝဲဒါသွားဝဲစသည်ဖြင့်ဖြုံးလိုက်တာဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့ဖြုံးလိုက်တာသူ့ရဲ့ဂရေ80အကုန်ကုန်ရောအဲ့တော့သူ့ရဲ့ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာကိုထိန်းတဲ့ဗန္ဒာထိန်းကနေပြီးမှအရှင်တထေးမင်းရဲ့ဂရေ80တော့ကုန်သွားပါပြီဆိုတော့ဟဲ့ငါမိမရဲ့ဂရေ80ရှိသေးတယ်မို့လားရှိပါသေးတယ်ကဲအဲ့ဒါလည်းယူခဲ့ဆိုပြီးကဲအဲ့ဒါတော့လည်းပဲခုနအတိုင်းပဲသုံးလိုက်တာဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့ကုန်သွားပြီတစ်သက်လုံးသုံးလာတာအဲ့တော့နောက်ဆုံးအသက်အရွယ်လေးလည်းတော်တော်လေးရလာတဲ့အခါကျတော့မဖြစ်သွားတော့သူရဲ့ဂရေ160လုံးအကုန်ကုန်သွားတဲ့အခါကျတော့သူ့မှာရှိတဲ့လဲတွေချမ်းမြေတွေအကုန်လုံးရောင်းတာနောက်ဆုံးသူ့ရဲ့အိမ်မှာရောင်းနေဗျာသူ့ရဲ့အိမ်မှာရောင်းလိုက်တော့နောက်ဆုံးဘာဖြစ်တော့အိမ်ပိုင်ရှင်ကသူတို့ကိုနှင်ထုတ်လိုက်တာအဲ့ဒါနောက်ဆုံးဘာပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာမှမရှိတဲ့အတွက်စားစရာမရှိတဲ့အတွက်အိုးချမ်းခွဲကိုလက်ဆွဲပြီးမှတအိမ်ဝင်တအိမ်ထွက်တောင်းပြီးမှစားရတယ်အဲ့လိုတောင်းပြီးမှစားနေတာဒီနေ့ကျတော့ပြောချင်တာdrownစားလုံးဖြစ်သွားတယ်ပေါ့ဒီနေ့ကျတော့စားကျွင်းစားကြံစားတောင်းဖို့အတွက်ဆိုပြီးမှအဲ့ဒီဣတိပဋ္ဌာနမိဂတာဝန်တော်မြတ်စွာဘုရားသတင်းသုံးနေတဲ့အကြောင်းကိုရောက်လာပြီးမှအဲ့ဒီရှင်ငယ်ရန်ငယ်တွေထံကနေပြီးမှစားကျွင်းစားကြံလေးတွေရဖို့အတွက်နိုင်ရလေးကိုမီးပြီးမှအသက်အရွယ်လည်းအဲ့အချိန်80ကျော်လောက်ဖြစ်ကုန်ပြီထင်ပါတယ်သူတို့လည်းမရခလက်ဆဲပြီးမှစောင့်နေကြအဲ့လိုစောင့်နေတဲ့အချိန်မှာမြတ်စွာဘုရားကမြင်တော့အဲ့ဒါပြုံးတော့မြတ်စွာဘုရားပြုံးရခြင်းရဲ့အကြောင်းကိုရှင်အနန္ဒာကမေးတော့မြတ်စွာဘုရားကအနန္ဒာအဲ့ဒီမာဒနာတထေသားဟိုတွေ့ရလားသူတို့မိသားစုအမျိုးသားဘက်ကလည်းပဲဂရေ80အမျိုးသမီးဘက်ကလည်းဂရေ80ဂရေ160ကျွယ်ဝတဲ့တထေးတွေပဲတဲ့ဒီဗာရဏသီပြည်မှာဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဒီဂရေ60လုံးကိုဘာပညာမှမတတ်ဘဲနဲ့ဘာပညာမှမသင်လာဘဲနဲ့ အရက်တောက်ပြီးဖြုံးပြစ်လိုက်တာနောက်ဆုံးတော့ခွက်လက်စားပြီးတောင်းစားရတဲ့တောင်းစားတွေဖြစ်နေကြပြီသူတို့ကပထမအရွယ်မှာအဲ့ဒီပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာတွေကိုအသုံးပြုပြီးမှစီးပွားရေးကိုသူလိုကိုလိုလောက်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီဗာရဏသီပြည်မှာပထမဒန်းစားတထေးတွေဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ပထမဇန်တထေးတွေဖြစ်လိမ့်မယ်တကယ်လို့လူလောကမှာစည်းစိမ်ဥစ္စာတွေကိုမခံစားခြင်းပဲနဲ့ယဟန်ပြုပြီးမှများတရားအထုတ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်တထေးကြီးကယန္တာဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်တထေးကတော်ကအနာဂံဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ပထမအရွယ်မှာသူတို့မေ့လျော့ပြီးမှစီးပွားမလုပ်ခဲ့ကြဘူးယဟန်ပြုပြီးမှလည်းတရားအမထုတ်ခဲ့ကြဘူးဒုတိယအရွယ်မှာများဒုတိယအရွယ်ရောက်မှများသူတို့စီးပွားဥစ္စာကိုပြုလုပ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်သူတို့စီးပွားရေးလုပ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်သူတို့ဟာဒီဗရဏတိပြည်မှာဒုတိယဒန်းစားတထေးတွေဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်စီးပွားရေးတွေမလုပ်ချင်လို့ယဟန်ပြုပြီးမှယဟန်တရားကိုကြိုးစားအထောက်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်တထေးကြီးကအနာဂတ်ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်တထေးကတော်ကတက္ကရာကံဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ်ကဲဒုတိယအရွယ်မှာလည်းပဲသူတို့ကာမဂုဏ်တွေခံစားမေ့လျော့ပြီးမှဘာမှမလုပ်ခဲ့လို့ကတတိယအရွယ်မှာများသူတို့ရဲ့စီးပွားသူတို့ရဲ့ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာတွေကိုအသုံးပြုပြီးမှစီးပွားရေးပြုလုပ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်သူတို့ဟာဒီဗာရဏသီပြည်မှာတတိယဇဒန်းစားတထေးတွေဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ်တရားအထုတ်မယ်ဆိုရင်တော့အသက်အရွယ်တွေလည်းအိုမင်းသွားပြီဘာနဲ့တူတယ်လဲဆိုရင်ဟုတ်လားအဲ့ဒါရေခမ်းနေတဲ့ရေအိုင်မှာငါးကလည်းမရှိဘူးအဲ့ဒီငါးမရှိတဲ့ရေအိုင်မှာဂျိုးကြအိုကြီးကနေပြီးငါးကိုစောင့်မျှော်နေတယ်လို့ဖြစ်နေကြပြီတဲ့ကြံမိုင်းပြီးမှသူတို့ဟာဟုတ်လားဘွာကြီးတစ်ခုလုံးဘာမှလည်းပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာလည်းမရှိတော့ဘူးတဲ့သူတို့ဘဝကိုသူတို့ဖြုံးတီးပစ်လိုက်ပြီလို့မြတ်စွာဘုရားကအဲ့လိုရှင်အနန္ဒာကိုမိန်ပြီးမှဒီဂါထာနဂါထာကိုရွတ်လိုက်တယ်ဟုတ်လားခုနကပြောခဲ့တဲ့ဂါထာနဂါထာဒါကြောင့်မို့အဲ့ဒီဂါထာနဂါထာရဲ့အဆုံးမှာတော့သောတပန်